hope this camera's on and the microphone's on. There's this story out of Utah, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken, about how students walked out because of furries in their school. Now you can obviously see them from, New York State, obviously. That I'm a Christian. Yeah, see the cross above my door. The dog tag on my keychain is my key ring over there on the key rack actually has a cross and a Bible scripture on it. I'm also conservative, straight, cisgendered. Go figure. No, I don't live in New York City. I guess that explains a lot, huh? And they were talking about how the furries, and I know it was a small part of the video, but I think it explains why the furries were blamed for it. Now, as a Christian, I believe that it is wrong to bear false witness because it's against one of the commandments, to not bear false witness. Well, okay, what do I think happened? What I think happened is one of these kids, one of these middle schoolers, went home, says something about a butt plug. And their parents were, given that Utah is, like me, rather conservative, their parents were concerned with, well, how do my kids know what a butt plug is? Oh, the furries told me. Meanwhile, there's probably maybe 5 furries in the entire school. If that. They know of 2 of them. Because they're walking around wearing basically cat ears or dog ears and a headband. And they're walking around wearing tails. And it gets conflated into the idea that the tails that the students are wearing are butt plugs. And that's how these students know about butt plugs. The tails are not butt plugs. At least, well, not normally. They do make that design, by the way, but not normally. The tails are a belt on a belt. Normally. They're on some sort of belt. Either it's a loose product that you put on a belt itself that you would normally use to hold your pants up. Or they come pre-installed, pre-made on a belt nowadays too. And I know some people are not convinced. And some people say, well, there is nothing less Christian than being a furry because of LGBTQ and the entire group is queer or gay or whatever. First off, depending on who you speak with, who you ask, the furry fandom is anywhere from 60 to 90% LGBTQ+. Which is still pretty better than half. It's the majority, Which leaves at least 10% of the fandom being straight. Right? Now, I know what it says in Deuteronomy. Because once again, Christian. But it's okay to be straight and be a furry. Very accepting people. And it's okay, obviously, to be straight and be Christian. Duh. Some people know where I'm going with this. This is why I know it's on a belt. See? So what you do is you put it around your midsection, right? And you got a tail. Yeah, I was going for a wolf and I got husky. That's alright, straighten it out a little bit. These are the headbands that they're talking about. Yes, I have the paws too. The paw gloves. Now, some would say, oh great, now we got the most furry video that I've ever done. not realizing that I've been doing Sims 4 videos as a werewolf, as a werewolf sim since that pack came out, right? But that's how it works. That's how the ears and the tails work. If you get it off of Amazon, and yes, you can get it off of Amazon. Let me pick that up. That's where I got mine from. My fellow furries are probably cussing me out for buying it off of Amazon. Admittedly, that's why I wound up with Husky when I was trying for Wolf. Now, how I believe that they actually found out about butt plugs. I know, I just can't get off butt plugs despite being a straight guy, right? In the video, every student had one of these. It looked like a lot of iPhones instead of Androids, instead of Motorola's. Somebody looked it up. These here are handheld computers, basically. Everything that the computer that I'm recording this on, most of what that computer can do, my cell phone can do. So can the cell phone of every single middle schooler in that video. And also, the litter box thing is false as well, for those wondering. Furries, we do recognize that we are human beings. We're not trying to use a litter box. We do recognize that we're cringe. We're seen as weird as hell. And in all honesty, being so weird, we're also not trying to make it so that we seem even weirder than we already are. So, could the litter box thing happen? Yes. Would it be the furries' idea? Probably not. In all honesty, I don't think it would be. But that's what I'm going to have to leave you. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe, dislike, unsubscribe, whatever you feel. Because in the words of Captain Planet, the power is yours.